Hey fourth graders, today we're going to be going over Old Macdonald Had a Farm on your recorder. So grab your recorder and grab your sheet music. Your sheet music is linked on your portal and also on your class dojo. Okay, I'm going to play through the song once and then I'm going to break it down for you. Here it goes. All right, that's the whole thing. All right, before you start, you should warm up your fingers with these warm-ups. So start with a G, going to an E, going to that low D. So it sounds like this. Once that sounds okay, then you can practice G going to low D. If you're still getting a squeaky tone on the low D like this, it's probably because you're holding your ukulele too high, or you're not blowing hard enough, or maybe you're not covering the holes completely. See how my finger is leaking a little bit here? If you cover the hole completely, then you can have a better tone like this. You also have to make sure that your fingers are not slanted like this when you play. Just keep them straight. Blow hard and press your fingers into your recorder so that you don't have any leaks. Then you should have a nice low D tone like this. Okay, once that tone is nice, then you can practice the first line. You'll notice that the first line repeats 3 times. I'm going to break it down for you little by little. Here's the first 2 measures. It's G, 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 D, E, E, D. Practice that a couple times before you start playing it. Practice just making the notes with your fingers. So G, 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 D, E, E, D. Once you feel comfortable doing that, then play it. Then, the next part, you jump from that low D all the way up to B, and it goes B, B, A, G. And it sounds like this. The tricky part will be from going from that low D to the B, because you have to move all your fingers off except your thumb and your pointer finger. So you can start there in the low D. And once that goes pretty smoothly, then you can play the first line. Then you go back to low D, and you play the first line again. It's exactly the same. So the second line is exactly the same as the first line. You just connect it with the low D. So here's the low D, and then here's the first line again, which is the same as the second line. Okay, then there's the part that goes a little bit quicker with a lot of eighth notes. Sounds like this. This is the third line. So in the third line, you only have two notes. You have a low D and you have a G. And that G repeats quite a bit. So here's the first part. You start with two low Ds and they're eighth notes, so they're quick. And then after those two quick eighth notes, I played three Gs in a row. So it goes D, D, G, 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 D, D, G, G, G. You do it twice in a row. Sounds like this. Try it with me. Okay? And then the second part of the third line is just G's. But they're eighth notes and quarter note pattern. It goes G, 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 G. Or here a chick, there a chick, everywhere a chick, chick. That's the rhythm. So you're playing G the whole time. And to articulate the rhythm, you have to say the word two into your recorder as you're playing. So two, 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 and your tongue actually touches the whole of your recorder up here as you're playing. And that will make it nice and clear sounding. So listen. It's nice and clear. So that whole third line starts with two Ds as eighth notes. And it sounds like this. Try it with me. Okay? And then the last line is exactly the same as the first line, and you already know it. Ready? And that's the whole song. So tips for practicing: break it down into small sections, look for the patterns and practice those patterns. First, practice with just using your fingers. Then after that feels comfortable, then you can practice playing it. And go slowly and take your time. You can find play-alongs on the 4th grade music YouTube channel, Miss Allison's 4th grade music YouTube playlist. It's linked on your portal and it's also linked on your class dojo. You'll find Old Macdonald and other songs to practice with and play along with. All right, once you know the Old Macdonald, send me a video of yourself playing it on Class Dojo and try to make it to your next belt. All right, see you later. Happy practicing.